It's been a little bit since the last episode of my Madden Ultimate Team journey, but don't worry, I'm back with some more episodes. Today we've got Lamar Miller, Dante Moncrief, Austin Seferian-Jenkins, and most importantly Tyrod Taylor on offense, and then Aaron Williams at the safety spot on defense. We're going to jump right into a game of facing off against his opponent, and Tyrod Taylor and Lamar Miller are starting the game off strong. Look at Lamar Miller, I shouldn't have went. I didn't think that guy was going to fall there, but Lamar picks up a crazy long run of 17 yards in his very first carry here. Looking good in these Buffalo Bill uniforms. So we got a first down here, going again over to our boy Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And if you guys don't have this card, I 100% recommend that you go get him. He's cheap. You could probably get him for 3,000 coins or less. And he is an absolute monster. Here he's showing off those nice hands there, getting those feet in, tight roping down the sideline, getting me down all the way to the 10-yard line. Again, as an 83 overall card, you have to have him for a cheap tight end. So here on 3rd and goal, Tyrod throws a pass in. We get it into another tight end, Miller, but you know what? I'm going for it on 4th and goal. We got to give the ball to our boy Marcel Reese. Let him eat some. Go ahead, Marcel. Pose on him real quick. Don't stun on him. So our opponent gets the ball here in 2nd and 12. He's got Alfred Morris in the backfield. We're going to give Morris a heavy dose of hard hits today. Anytime he touches the ball, we're going to get him. Now here you can see the lag kicks in, and this dude falls down. Look at this. Why you do this? Why you fall? Bo Jackson. Apparently he tripped on a line there, so he ends up not converting. We get the ball here on 1st and 10. Tyrod's going to drop back, looking for something. Got pressure on him, and he hits his boy Floyd across the middle. Floyd's going to get it all the way down past the 50, over to the other 45. Got 1st and 10 again. First quarter's almost winding down, and who do we see again? We see our boy Austin Seferian-Jenkins. This time we got some good blocks. He jumps way too early. Seferian-Jenkins is going to coast into the end zone, getting us our 2nd touchdown of the game. Looking good for our offense so far. So our opponent is going to punt here, but of course, he's trying to cheese. He's been running cheese plays all day, and he doesn't get the 4th down conversion there. Punting, he should have punted. He was on his own 20. I don't know what he was doing. So we're going to run a little play action here, dropping back. Tyrod's rolling out to the right-hand side. His linebacker's going to come in. We drop it off to Marcel Reese, and Marcel Reese is going to feast again, getting that 1st down for us all the way down to the 9-yard line. So in 1st and goal here, we give it to Lamar Miller. Lamar Miller's got some good blocks here from Marcel Reese, and he's going to coast into the end zone. Nobody touched him on that run. So we are up big, 21-0. It's 21-3. Our opponent ultimately says, you know what? He can't take anymore. So our opponent quits. We get the victory, which, you know what, is good for me. If he doesn't want the loss, to take the whole game, whatever. So we're going to jump right into a Draft Champions game. This is actually my Draft Champions Super Bowl. I need this victory. If I get this, I get a ton of cards that I actually need that'll help me try and get a double elite player. Still a few away, but we can see that on that first play, he's got Aaron Rodgers back there, and I'm bringing the heat. Rocking my Pittsburgh Steelers, my favorite team. Here he's got some good routes across the middle, and Torrey Holt is a monster. If you're too young to remember Torrey Holt, play for St. Louis, and he will kill you in this game. So good at running those intermediate routes, especially in the deep ones too. This is a crazy play. I don't know how he got it to Marshawn Lynch. I'm whiffing on that one. He's breaking through on the tackle again. Luckily, I've got Aloka back there to get that tackle. If not, Marshawn was going to get in the end zone. So 1st and goal here. He's throwing the ball out into the flat. We get a big hit, though, and wrap up Vernon Davis right in the flat, stopping him at the 5-yard line. But he's running a hurry-up offense, so I've got to be on my toes here. So it's 2nd and goal on the 5. Trying to see what he's doing. Going to try and fake a blitz here. I'm going to control the middle linebacker, but I should have stayed across the middle. But luckily, we've got some guys stepping up in coverage, so he gets down to the 2. He's got 3rd and goal now. He goes for the QB sneak, and we stuff him. Still on the 2-yard line, but what does he do? He goes to the hurry-up offense. Now here, I probably should have audibled out. I think he saw something in my defense, and of course he does, because he sees a play-action pass to his tight end, and he gets a touchdown to go up 7-0 here early. Now 2nd and 8, I got a new drive. I'm going to my boy Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen in Draft Champions. If you can get him, a great tight end to have. Now, you saw in regular MUT, I had Austin Seferian-Jenkins, but here I'm going to rely big on Greg Olsen, because he's a huge mismatch for a lot of linebackers in this game. 2nd and 10, we're dropping back. This time we're going up deep to our boy Brian Finneran, but Finneran can't come up with that clutch catch. So we have to go for an easy field goal here, about 47 yards. We don't get all the power we need on it, and that's going to bite us because we miss a chip shot field goal. We should have had that, no excuses. So our opponent gets the ball here. He's got 1st and 10 on the 37. Goes out to the flats to Vernon Davis. Vernon Davis is a grown man, though. Would have broken that tackle if I didn't take his legs out. 2nd and 6, Rodgers is back again. Throws across the middle. This time we get a hard hit, but it doesn't stop him from running these slants on us. 2nd and 10 again, Rodgers is back. This one, he's going up deep, and who is beating us? Torrey Holt. Luckily, we get a hold of one of his shoelaces, and we pull it out so he can't get the touchdown there. He's on the 7-yard line, 2 minutes left in the first half. We're getting good pressure, and look at that, Jerod Mayo coming up clutch. He ran that middle route one too many times. I had a good defense there to stop that one. So we're getting some pressure. Romo's throwing the ball right to Greg Olsen, again, being our safety blanket. Luckily, we got that one off, because if we didn't, that was probably a safety, and that would have been a terrible start to the game. So we're running up a hurry-up on the 14-yard line here. Clock's running down. Got some good pressure again. We go across to Finneran, and nobody is going to touch Finneran. This is why I drafted him. He didn't come up huge for me in the last possession when I needed him on that deep ball. But on that intermediate slant, he's huge, he's tall, and he has great hands. And he gets a crazy long touchdown of 86 yards for me. So it's tied up 7-7 now. 1st and 10 for our opponent. He's running the ball over to Vernon Davis again. And Vernon Davis is a grown man. Look at all these tackles he's breaking. Luckily, we get some good hits on him there and stop him. He's got 2nd intermediate now. Again, going to the flats to Vernon Davis, but this time I'm well prepared for it, and we lay him out again. So he gets a 1st down. Rodgers is back surveying the field. He throws it across to who else but Torrey Holt, the absolute man-child, killing us. Clock's winding down here with 7 seconds. He's going to kick a field goal, and unlike me, he's actually going to make this one, so that gives him a 10-7 lead going at halftime. But wait, I've got a chance for a kick return. I've got a good feeling about this. I'm setting up my blocks. I got Javier Arenas going out to the left. We're going to take Dominic Hickson out to the left-hand side. Oh, we've got some room. We got to hit him with a stop juke. We got it, but they take us down to the 45. So a decent chance there, but ultimately don't convert. We do get the ball here in the second half. Throwing the ball over here. Again, Greg Olsen, Tony Romo. That's a really good connection for us right now. I'm going to milk that as many times as I can because he's not covering it. Here again, we're going across to Olsen. Nobody's covering him. He's got one guy to beat, but he takes him down with a great wrap-up tackle in the open field. 1st and 10 now. Romo's back again. Surveying the field. He gets a lucky pass over here to Kevin White. Kevin White is one of those guys that was just kind of generated by draft champions automatically, so I'm glad I got him because he's got great hands in the game. Here I've got a nice route by Finneran, and Finneran's going to go across the middle, avoiding the safeties, splits the safeties, and gets me a touchdown. That's going to give me a lead of 14-10. Now our opponent's got the ball here in 2nd and short. Working those small routes again, and Torrey Holt is killing us. We have got to stop him. As you can see now, in the beginning of the game, I was controlling defensive linemen. Now I've switched to linebackers as I've got to watch for these routes. If he's going to throw in the flats, I'll take that and just run cover 2, but I'm going to try my best to not allow him to throw these intermediate routes on me because he's killing me. But look at that. A great hit. We trip up Marshawn Lynch with a recovery, and we tackle him now all the way back at the 36. That's 2nd and 26 for him. He's got some work cut out for him. Clock's winding down. 3 minutes left here in the 4th. He's rolling out to the right-hand side. He's throwing up a duck, and we get the pick. George Iloka, a huge interception, coming up clutch when we need it. So we are trying to run the clock out here. There's 5 seconds left in the game, or 10 seconds left in the game. I'm going to run the clock out. I'm just going to roll back in the end zone, and when he gets close, I'm just going to chuck it up deep. That way I can run the clock out. But no, I'm in the end zone. They call a flag. And just like you can possibly imagine, they call a safety. So now all this guy has to do is get into field goal range, and I've lost. So I've got a punt here, 4 seconds left. Hopefully the clock will run out for him. And fortunate for us, this guy calls a fair catch, but all he had to do was try and return it. So somehow, some way, after a really dumb mistake, I luck out with the victory here. I get my draft champion Super Bowl victory. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more, make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more Madden NFL 16 Ultimate Team and Draft Champions.